As a business owner, one of our biggest overhead expenses is the rent or the lease that we pay every single month for our building, our space that we have to run our operations out of. Now, with our one-of-a-kind finance program, we empower business owners to stop making their landlords rich and own their own space and create a business legacy they can pass on. Before we came up with this unique program, business owners would express to me how they would love to own their own building, but they don't feel like they'll ever be able to accomplish their dream because they feel like it's so far off, and by the time that they can, it's going to be time for them to retire. I mean, they would say things like, I just have so much debt right now. I can imagine being able to come up with 20% down to be able to get into my own building. So I share that with you to help you understand where I'm coming from. I actually have a story I want to share with you. There's a lady that was leasing a building for 12 years, and out of nowhere, she was told she had 5 weeks to relocate her whole operations. Oh, I know. So thankfully, she was able to relocate and get another place. And now she's in a position where she's actually ready to grow and expand, bring on more employees, get that next piece of equipment. But what if this happens again? So I asked her, why don't you look into buying your own place? And she's like, well, with all the debt that I have and having to come up with 20% down on a building, I just don't think that's possible for me right now. I'm probably just going to look for a bigger place to lease. So I said, well, we have access to a program that can get you into your building for zero down, pay off your debt, and get you some working capital for those employees. So she's really happy to see what kind of plan we can put together for her. There's another story I want to share with you. There's a gentleman that is in the food truck industry. He sells brand new food trucks. He refurbishes food trucks, turns trailers into food trucks, and he consults people getting into the food truck industry. By the time I was able to talk to him, he had been going through the process trying to own the building that he was in. He was very happy with how successful his business was going, and his dream was just to own his own commercial property to run his business out of. So what happened was the person he was working with kind of shotgunned his information out there. He took him from a credit score being in the high 700s into the 500s. And so he was like, Eva, I am just so frustrated. He's like, everybody wants 20% down. I don't have 20% to put down, but my business is doing great. I'm in a position where I can take on a mortgage, and I'm tired of paying somebody else's mortgage and making somebody else rich. He wanted his own piece of the pie. He said he pays $4,000 every single month to be in that building on top of his debt, which is $3,420. So he's paying out $7,420 every single month. So I said, hey, I have a partner that might be able to get you into your building with zero down, pay off your debt, get you some working capital. So long story short, he had a conversation with him, and there's a plan in place for him now to get him into his building with zero down, pay off all his debt, and his new mortgage payment, including his debt, is $3,700. So that is a savings of $3,720 for him every single month that he can do whatever he wants with. So what we did is take the mortgage, we added the loans into the mortgage and stretched it out over a longer period of time. So I share these stories with you to let you know that if you're thinking you really want to own your own building and think it's so far away because I have debt, I don't have 20% to come down with, it could be a lot closer than what you think. Not only that, let's say you are looking to expand and you want to acquire a business. It can be closer in your grip than what you think. So if you would like a quick strategy session to see if this program would be a fit for you, go ahead and click on the link below to schedule, and here's to your success.